Hello and welcome to today's flow. This sequence is all about relaxing. You don't need anything apart from your mat. 2 blocks can be very helpful. And then we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can lie down flat on your mat, bring the soles of the feet together, and then rest your back onto the ground. If you need to adjust the pose at any point, feel free to do so. You can place your hands covering on your hips. Lift your arms overhead. If the opening on your hips is very, very heavy for you and already a too deep stretch here, you can use your blocks underneath your thighs, left and right, to ease out the angle. Close your eyes here. Find your position. And then take these first few breaths on your mat to feel into anything that is happening right now. Where are your thoughts? Scanning through your whole body. Become aware of all the tension you're holding right now. This flow is about softening and letting go so that your body and your mind is ready to rest. So start by letting go of any tension in your hips, in your belly, in your shoulders and your arms. Relax your forehead, your jaw, and the point between your eyebrows. Feel how you become heavy on the mat. And then start to deeply breathe into your belly. Feel how your belly button rises up to the sky as you inhale. And how it lowers down towards your spine as you exhale. Stay with your belly breathing today. So instead of breathing into the chest, which activates our body a little bit more, focus on breathing deeply into your lower belly. This breathing helps your nervous system to calm down. Not just now in your practice, but whenever you need it during the day. I highly recommend to really focus on this belly breathing. 2 more breaths here. And then slowly release the blocks underneath your knees if you use them. Support your knees back together. And then hug your knees into the chest. Start with some circles away from each other. Knees into chest as you inhale, open your knees to the sides. And as you exhale, continue your circles back to the center. Especially if you seated a lot today, we want to release some of the tension around our hips. Reverse your circles. And then slowly come back to the center. Straighten your left leg on the mat. Keep your right knee hugged into the chest and simply pull your right knee closer to your right shoulder. Keep your tailbone down on the ground. Shoulders are heavy. And then place your left foot down to the mat so that your knee is facing up to the sky. Flex your right foot over your left thigh, coming into a lying figure 4 stretch. Keep your right foot flexed. Pull the left knee into the chest. And catch your left leg with your hands. Interlace your fingers around your shin bone or the back of your left thigh. Shoulders down to the ground. And then aim with your left knee to your left shoulder. And at the same time, press your right knee away from you. Coming into a nice glute stretch here. And then rock your hips slightly from side to side. Feel into the different parts of your hip, outer hip, glutes, and how the stretch changes just by rocking this tiny, tiny movement from side to side. Find stillness, and then change sides. Extend the right leg on the mat. First, pull your left knee into the chest. Pull your left knee close to your shoulders. Hold. And then again and again in today's flow, really focus on letting go of tension in your face, in your shoulders, in your hips. Then bring your right foot down to the ground. Left foot flexes over your right thigh. Bring your right knee close to the chest. Interlace your hands around your shin bone or your thigh. And then right knee aims to come closer to your right shoulder. And your left knee presses actively away. Soft around your shoulders, soft around your neck. Then see if you can also soften the muscles around your eyes. Start to rock your hips from side to side. Keep flexing your left foot, keep pressing the left knee away from you. And then slowly come back to the center, release. Bring the knees to one side and come all the way up into seated. From here, extend your right leg to the right side. Keep the left leg bent into your half butterfly. Flex the right foot and grab one of your blocks. Place the block on the high side behind your right thigh down on the mat. We want to come into a side stretch. Supported in today's session, so bring your right arm onto your block so that you can rest your head into your hand. Your left arm can go overhead, maybe rest it on your head, trying to keep the chest open to the front and up to the ceiling. And then close your eyes. Couple of deep breaths into your left side body, to your QL that gets stretched a lot right now. Another muscle that often tightens up when we sit a lot. You can open it here by rolling your left shoulder back and down. And at the same time, press your left sitting bones more into the ground. If you feel okay here, you always have the option to go deeper by bringing the block lower to the floor. But it's not really about how deep we go, but how aware we are while we rest. So can you soften actively around your lower back on the left side? And bring your breath exactly to that area. Let go of the tension in your left thigh and in your left hip. With each exhale, you might become a little bit heavier into your side bend. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Lift yourself back up. Slow is good. Release the block to the side and overstep with your left foot over your right thigh. Hug your left knee in. Right arm wraps around your left knee. With your inhale, left arm goes up. And as you exhale, twist to the left side. Place your left hand close to your sacrum so that you can straighten your spine with more ease. Each inhalation straightens the spine even more up to the sky. And each exhale softens your belly. Maybe you can gaze over your left shoulder backwards. Just if you really want to go into a deeper twist, You can place your right elbow outside of your left knee down. And then again, keeping the left hand close to your body. The last 3. Crown of the head reaches high. Last 2. And 1. Slowly release. Bring the left foot to the left side. We're going to swap sides. Hug the right knee in. Half butterfly first, so the right knee goes down to the floor. Flex your left foot. Place your block behind your knee or your thigh. First on the high side. Then left elbow goes down to your block. Rest your head into your hand. Your right arm can go overhead, maybe rest on your head. Open chest and shoulder up to the sky. As if you want to reach up through your armpit. Put your right hip down into the ground. And feel into the deep and active stretch here on your right lower back. QL. Staying here for a little while, like on the other side. So the muzzle gets a bit of time to really open up. And close your eyes here. Become aware. Are you holding any tension in your belly right now? Maybe you can soften a little bit more. Can you rest your right thigh more down to the floor? Deep belly breathing here. Just for those that really want to go deeper, you can lower the block down. Stay for 5, 4, guiding the breath into the area that gets stretched right now. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Remove the block. Overstep your left thigh with your right foot. Coming into your twist, so hug your right knee in with your left elbow. Straighten your spine first and lift your right arm up. Exhale, twist to the right side. Hand to your tailbone, crown of the head reaches high, and you gaze back over your right shoulder. See if you can pull the right knee closer to your chest while keeping the spine straight. And of course, if you want to go deeper, feel free to go. But you might feel different from side to side. So one side feels a little bit tighter, you can just stay in hugging your knee and not forcing yourself into anything deep. And again, it's about letting go, it's about relaxing into the poses. So where do you need to soften a little bit more? Maybe your face, maybe your belly, or your hips. Last 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring your knees to the sides. Come into a tabletop position. And we're coming into puppy pose from here. So simply walk your hands forward. Keep your hips stacked on top of your knees. And rest your forehead down. A gentle shoulder opening here. With each exhale, feel how your chest and your heart becomes heavier. If you want to go deeper, you can bring your chin and your chest down instead of your forehead. Coming into a heart melting position. Lengthen through your armpits. Close your eyes. Let go of any tension in your shoulders. So breath by breath, relax a little bit more. For 5. Deep breathing. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly press back into your hands. Walk your hands backwards. And then come into your tabletop position here. With your next inhale, left arm reaches high, gaze follows your hand. Thread the needle as you exhale. Bring your left hand underneath your right armpit through. Drop your shoulder and your cheek down. Now press the back of your left hand strongly into the floor. And you can reach your right arm forward and cross it over to the left side of the mat. You can come on your right fingertips if you want a bigger shoulder opening here. And then feel into the openness between your shoulder blades, the length created through your right armpit by pressing the right shoulder slightly down and back. Come back with your right hand in front of your face, twist open one time to the left. Exhale, left hand comes down. Opposite side, right arm goes up, inhale here. Exhale, right hand underneath your left armpit. Thread the needle through. And then press your right hand into the floor. Palm is facing up. Left hand walks forward or crosses over to the right side. Palm is down or your hand is on your fingertips. Stay. Pull the left hip backwards. Press the right hip forward at the same time. And pull your left shoulder back and down. The left hand comes back in front of your face. Inhale, twist open one more time. Exhale, hand goes down to the mat. Sit back on your heels. And then bring your hips next to your feet and pull your feet forward. Coming into Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So pull away the flesh from your sitting bones first. Create some space. With your inhale, arms go up, flex your feet. And as you exhale, fold. You can rest your head down. If you reach quite far down, you can also use your block, 1 or even 2, to place your forehead down and give your back a little break. For others, it's the chin that goes down to keep the back slightly open. Staying here, 5. Lengthen through the tailbone back. 4. 3. Become a little bit heavier. 2. And 1. Slowly walk your hands back, lift your head off the block and release the block back to the side. We're slowly making our way back down to the ground, so just lie down flat on your mat, bring your knees into the chest, hug your knees in, forehead to your thighs, and squeeze yourself into a little ball. And slowly release and place one of your blocks underneath your tailbone. If you have a wall, you can bring your legs against the wall. Otherwise, just lift your legs up from here. Arms to the sides. You can relax your legs here slightly and close your eyes. Allowing the energy to flow from your feet into your body, to your hips and your heart. And start to soften through your body again. Relax your shoulders and your arms, your forehead, your jaw. And even your tongue. We stay for 5 more. Last 2. And then bend your knees, bring your feet back down to the ground, lift your hips so you can remove the block underneath your tailbone. And straighten your legs into your Shavasana. Open your feet, maybe even wider than hip distance, wider than mat distance apart, so that your feet can fall away from each other and you can create a lot of space in your hip area. Arms are next to the sides. Again, take up space. Open your arms, palms face up. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Let it go through your open mouth. Eyes are closed. And this video will end here. So you can take your Shavasana for as long as you need it. Feeling into the softness that you just created. And let thoughts just pass like little clouds. You deserve to rest. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you want to keep building the connection with your body and build a practice that truly supports you, you can join me inside my online studio, Mejomi Moves. If you're searching for more personal guidance, you can apply for one-to-one coaching with me. You find all the information for both things in the description below. See you back tomorrow on the mat.